Good morning, boys and girls. It's Miss Ashley here, and I'm going to talk to you today about SeeSaw. So there are two different SeeSaw apps, SeeSaw Family and SeeSaw Class. At home, we've been using the SeeSaw Family app. That is how your parents are able to view your work. Today, I'm going to teach you about the SeeSaw Class app from home. This is going to allow you to post work for your teachers to be able to see what you're doing while you're learning at home. So the first step would be to download the SeeSaw Class app on your home device. If you haven't done that yet, pause this video, download the app, and then come back to me. If you already have the SeeSaw Class app on your iPad, let's get started. Let's click on the app. And like at school, it's going to ask if you're a teacher, no way, or a student, hooray. I'm going to click I'm a student. And then we don't actually have a class QR code to scan. So we need to get prepared. I'm going to go out of the app for a second, and I'm going to get my student login card. Maybe you have that handy somewhere. Maybe it's on your parents' SeeSaw that they can look at it. So I'm going to open mine, and I'm going to look at the very bottom part where it says the Gmail suite. We're going to use your username with the @asbarcelona.com and the password to use SeeSaw. All right, I'm looking at my username. I can write it down next to me, and I'm looking at my password. This is a pretend one because I'm not going to be giving my username and password to anyone. So let's go back into the class app, and I'm going to say sign in with Google now that I've looked at my Google username and my Google password. Instead of just typing it in here, I want you to go up to this little G, which is sign in with Google. Say continue. And then you're going to find your account. Your account might not be listed here, so you're going to be able to add that. I'm looking down. I need to use another account, and you may have to do the same. Now, the username for this, even though this is not my name, it might say your first letter of your name and then your last name. And then don't forget the @ASBarcelona, and you probably guessed what I'm going to say next. Don't forget the .com for .com. It's often common that students will put a space anywhere in their username and password or forget the .com. So make sure that doesn't happen to you. Otherwise, they'll get an error. So I have my username @asbarcelona.com, no spaces, no capital letters. Double check yours. And now it's time for next. Now it's time for me to put my password in. I'm going to allow you to see this password because this is not a real password. This is just for this demo. Your password has 3 letters. If I go back and you go back and look at your sheet, it has 3 letters, 2 numbers, and 3 letters. Make sure you put it in exactly that way. The good thing is your password is the same for IXL as well and Mayan. Now I need my 2 numbers and then my 3 letters again. And then I'm going to click on next. So this wants me to create a stronger password. For you, you will not have to do that. Yours will be set and all good for you. All right, so this step you will not have to do. As soon as you enter your password, it's going to log you into your SeeSaw account. It's going to ask here, do you want notifications? I would say no, because you're going to be in charge of your own learning, so we don't want your device to be ding, 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 dinging all night long. So let's say no, and when you have a class, you'll be going into there. So let's look up at the top left-hand corner at my classes. You should for sure right now see your homeroom class. So here right now, I would normally see all the students and friends because we don't have any kids in here yet. When you're at home, you're only going to see your own work. When you're at school, you get to see all of your friends' work. So right now, we're going to keep our work private, and when your teacher has something that they want to give you, they're going to post it here. And then if I have something that I had to do, I'm going to add something back. So for example, my teacher asked me to show a number sentence, and I'm going to show that on the drawing pad. So don't laugh at Miss Ashley, because this one is quite easy for you. But let's pretend that your job was to show a number sentence to equal 5. And maybe I even do a bonus. And I'm going to do a subtraction one as well. All right, then you would be able to save your work and give that to your teacher. All right, and then they'll be able to see that. So you'll be able to see your work and your parents will be able to see your work. But while we're not together in the classroom, your friends won't be seeing your work. So this was a tutorial on how to log into the SeeSaw Class app at your home. Don't forget, you do need to have your username and password for Google handy, and you do need to have downloaded the Class app, not the Family app. I can't wait to see your work in the next coming weeks. Your teachers are very excited to be seeing it.